Kara is a woman who works as a waitress at a bar to pay for her law studies. During her shift, a guy accidentally spilled his drink on her, so she rushed to the bathroom to clean herself up. Shauna, Kara's friend, tells her that she should come to a party once she's done with work, but Kara says she can't because she has to finish a paper. Justin, Kara's boyfriend, surprises her at work, so they go outside to make out, and that's when Kara notices something very interesting. Shauna is leaving in a nice car with a very old man. Unfortunately for Kara, at the end of her shift, the owner tells her that he has to let her go because apparently they hired too many people at the beginning of the term. The following day, Kara attends college. At the end of one class, her professor asks if she's still interested in a summer internship and gives her the name of a place that could accept her. The only problem is that it is full-time and there's no pay. The professor emphasizes the importance of doing this because since she's only a pre-law student, having an internship would look good on her transcript. Now at the residence, Shauna shows Kara some of the expensive stuff she got. She tells Kara that life shouldn't be that hard because all she does is work and study, so Shauna invites Kara to a party tonight. Kara agrees to go. When Kara arrives at the party, she instantly notices how there's a repetitive pattern there. All the women are beautiful and young while all the men are old, but seem to be wealthy. Shauna kisses the man she went out with the other day. His name is David. Shauna introduces him to Kara and asks David if he could introduce her. But Kara is not okay with that. So David says that there's no pressure and leaves. Kara tells Shauna that what she's doing is not classy at all. But Shauna tells her friend that all these men have more class than the frat boy on campus. Suddenly, a man approaches Kara because he notices she's not having fun. The man introduces himself as Grant. He says that he knows what it was like to make ends meet, but now he's able to help others. Kara finds it offensive and leaves. But Grant feels attracted to the challenge Kara represents. Kara is having lunch at the campus with Justin when she receives a call from Grant. Shauna gave him her number. Grant tells Kara to give her a call whenever she wants and to consider getting his help. Kara agrees to go on a date with Grant. He surprises her with his private jet that will take them to San Francisco so they can have dinner there. At the restaurant, Grant asks what she will do to stand out in the highly competitive field she chose. Kara tells him about her plans to apply for an internship. Grant then asks how she's paying for her studies, so Kara explains her financial situation. She says that her father got into an accident and the medical bill came to be $80,000, which the insurance is not going to cover. Grant pulls out a signed check for $5,000 and tells Kara that she could receive one of those every month. But Kara says she has a boyfriend. Grant explains that both of them have lives, but he believes they can be enhanced by a special relationship. The following night, when Kara is spending time with Grant, she receives a call from Justin, which she doesn't take. Kara mentions how big Grant's place is and wonders if he has any family. He says he doesn't and is not even married. Grant tells Kara if their relationship works, he would like to help her father with his medical bills. Out of joy, Kara hugs him and he gives her a pair of earrings. Later, Peter, Grant's security, drops Kara at her residence. But he tells her that it must be nice getting a bunch of nice stuff by doing what women like to do. Kara bumps into Lee, who tells her that she had to do another crazy roleplay for her sugar daddy. Lee is jealous of Kara because she believes that Grant is a gentleman and is much nicer than the man she has. Justin visits Kara and brings her a little snack. But when he tries to get intimate with her, Kara says that she's tired and would prefer to just cuddle. Justin notices that Kara is wearing some really expensive earrings. Kara gets nervous and says that she borrowed them from Shauna, but Justin still finds this weird because why would she need them to study? Kara simply tells Justin to leave because she has to study a lot. During Kara's next encounter with Grant, he mentions that he knows she got her internship and that is because he made some calls. Justin asks Shauna where Kara is because she is not picking up her phone. Shauna says she has no clue. Justin then mentions that the earrings she lent her are very nice. Shauna doesn't cover up for her friend and says she didn't lend her any earrings. When Kara returns to her residence, Justin asks where she was and confronts her about the earrings. All Justin wanted was for Kara to tell him that she wasn't going out with a sugar daddy, but Kara couldn't deny that. Grant notices that Kara is not fine, but says he has a surprise that will make her happy. When Kara gets out of the car, Grant asks if she likes it. Kara says she will have to try it out to see if she does, and Grant is happy with that because he got the car for her. Then Kara and Grant make love. Grant asks Kara what's the kinkiest thing she's into. Kara says that she likes to use chocolate when she is doing it. Now as for Grant, he says he loves the feeling of getting choked. Kara can't believe it, so Grant shows her how to place her hands on his neck to perform it safely. After they're done, Grant writes a check, but Kara tells him that he already paid her for the month. But Grant just signed a check for $100,000 to cover Kara's dad's medical bills. Kara is about to take the check, but Grant says that he will only give it to her if she meets his most bizarre desires. Kara leaves in her new car, but because she's thinking about the proposal, she crashes her car. The next day, Kara shows her dad the car since he's a mechanic. Kara explains that since the car crashed, she got it for a good deal. Then they gather up to celebrate Kara's dad's birthday. Grant calls Kara and tells her that wherever she is, she needs to leave because he has a function at the club and he needs her to be with him. Kara explains that she's at her dad's birthday. Grant says that he's fine with her personal life as long as it doesn't interfere with his plans, so if she wants the money, she knows what to do. But Kara won't leave the party for Grant. The next day, Lee asks Kara for some money since she got dumped by her sugar daddy. Kara agrees to help her. Kara's dad finds the receipt of the car, which makes him realize that the car is new. So he goes to talk to Kara at the bar, but the owner tells him that she's no longer working there. In the meantime, Kara visits Grant to fix things with him. But Kara's father is now at the front of Grant's house. Kara and Grant come out of the house. Kara's dad asks why he bought her a car. Grant tells Kara's dad that he's not doing anything wrong and Kara is a beautiful woman. Kara's dad is so pissed off he hits Grant. Later, Grant tells Kara that this is not working, so he will get back the car he bought for her and end things. Kara asks what will happen with the check for his dad. Grant grabs the check and rips it off. When Kara goes to class, the professor says that the internship opportunity is gone. Shauna advises Kara to go see Grant and try to get him again. Kara meets him at a party and says that she can be what he needs. Grant points Lee out and tells Kara to bring her to his house because that's how he's going to find out if she really means that. Lee gives Kara a pill to loosen up so they can fully satisfy Grant. But when Grant tells Kara to kiss Lee, she finds herself unable to do that and goes to the bathroom. But Lee is willing to do whatever Grant wants. However, Grant takes things too far and chokes her to death. When Kara feels better, she sees that Lee is dead, so she tries to find Grant to tell him what happened. But when they return to the bed, Lee is no longer there. Peter moved her body, so Grant uses the opportunity to make Kara believe that it was all in her mind due to the drugs she took. After a few days of not being able to contact Kara, Grant finds her to give her the big check. But Kara says she can't accept it. She sees the earring Lee was wearing and grabs it. Then she leaves. This was just a test to see if she knew about what he had done, and is clear that Kara knows. Peter tells Grant not to worry because he will handle it. Kara is going out, so she sends her GPS location to her father. And in the moment they are talking on the phone, she gets kidnapped by Peter. Kara's dad follows the GPS. But when Peter opens the trunk, Kara kicks him out and escapes. Peter catches her and points his gun at her, then he instructs her to inject herself a drug to pass out from overdose. But before she's forced to do that, Kara's dad arrives to save her. Kara calls Grant to let him know that Peter is gone. Grant has to escape immediately if he wants to avoid jail, but the police catch him. Kara graduates. She now believes it doesn't matter how ambitious you are. Some things are just not worth it.